and 3. In, then go for the cobra. You exhale, thighs into the floor, shoulders away from the ears. 1, 2, and 3. Then take your bums to your heels and go into the child's pose as you exhale. Relax. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift up into downward dog as you exhale. Flatten the feet if it is possible so that you have the stretch on your calves and behind the knees. Then chin to your chest so that you activate the thyroid gland. 1. Push the hips up to the ceiling. 2 and 3. In, bring the left leg forward gently. And then stretch back as you exhale. Just try. Just do what you can. Don't stress too much. 1. Yeah, like 2 and 3. In. Then you bring the rear leg forward and bend forward as you exhale. So reach forward here and exhale. Okay, so you stay like this place. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise with the hands up. Then gently bend back as you exhale. And out. Okay, so our advice, if you're new to this class, you just look at some people at the front so that it will guide you better, so that you don't end up hurting the knee. So one thing I should remind us, the front knee should have 90-degree angle in front. So don't do this, because I see some people at the back doing this and doing all this. So that's not part of it. So it has to be flat, so you don't stress the knee. Don't do this. So it stays this way. Then you place your hands here and look up, even if you can't stretch back. Okay? So if you're new, don't follow Mr. Nariti. He's too advanced. So he's doing the advanced poses. So you can look at him or maybe her also. Alright? So put yourself together again. Let's go together. Try and stay around the front edge of your mat so that you make proper use of your mat. 1. You need to come forward, sir. Yes. 2 and 3. In and go with the hands up. Gently stretch back as you exhale. Keep your elbows straight. In and bend forward. Extend your back forward and exhale. Suck your pelvis up and stomach in. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale and take the right leg all the way to the back. So maintain the 90-degree angle with the left leg in front. Stretch back as you exhale. Good. It's better now. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale and move the other leg, the front leg to the back, and balance and plank. So your plank, the hips and shoulders will be on equal level. So if you're behind and you can look at him, then the palms should be directly under your shoulders so that you don't hurt your shoulders. So your palms should be in line with your shoulders. So place your palms here. Take a deep breath in. The 8 curves. Knees down, chest down, hips up, and exhale. Chin down, palms directly under the shoulders. Elbows hugging your ribs. 1, 2, and 3. In and go into the cobra. Sink the thighs into the floor. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. And your forearms should be around your ribs. Kind of. Micro bend your elbows a bit. 1, 2, and 3. Push your bums to your heels and go into the child's pose. Here you exhale. Extend your arms straight out. Don't bend the elbows. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift the body up like a heel into the downward dog, and exhale, push your hips up to the ceiling. Flatten your feet on the ground so that you can stretch your calves and back of the knees. So the body goes like a heel, like this. 1, yes. 2, so the body comes to this curve. And 3, as you inhale, bring the right foot forward gently. And gently stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, and then bring the left forward, bend forward, and exhale. When you bend and forward, drag your pelvis up so that you engage the root chakra, and that will also help the spine to extend forward. 1, spend some time. 2, don't rock, don't dance. And 3, in, and rise with the hands up, gently bend back, don't jet. And exhale, you come out, rest. So I'm saying, don't do this so that you don't hurt yourself. It's static. Okay, so we'll do more. We're just doing only 6 rounds. So exercise patience. It is the only secret for better flexibility. And it is not complex like every other pose. So we're going for the 3rd round. Put the feet together, put yourself together, relax. 1 and 2. Here we go for the 3rd round. In with the hands up, keep elbows straight, bend back and exhale. 1 and 2. Inhale, bend forward, extend your back forward and exhale. Suck your pelvis up and stomach in. 1, 2, and 3. Take the left leg to the back. Just walk forward. If you stay here, you make proper use of the mat. And then stretch back as you exhale. If you can stretch back, just look up. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. Take the right leg to the back and balance on plank. Hips and shoulders in one equal level. Palms directly under the shoulders so they don't hurt your shoulders. Neck straight. Leave your breath free. Engage your core. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. Knees down, chest down, hips up, chin down, and exhale onto the 8 curves. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, push the upper body up into the cobra and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In and go for the child's pose. Relax. Take your palms to your heels. Extend your hands straight out. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift up into the downward dog. Position the body like a heel. Flatten the feet on the ground. Chin to chest. Here you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, gently bring the left foot forward. And then stretch back and exhale. 1, yes, 2, and 3. Inhale, gently move the right leg forward and bend forward as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Rise with the hands up as you inhale and then gently stretch back as you exhale. In and out. Put yourself together again, relax. 3 rounds. Okay, so I'll plead with every one of us. I know you have some appointments or something your mind is fixed on. If you can put your phones in silent mode, it will help us have a quiet class, please. Thank you. All right, so let's go for the fourth round. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, hands up. Gently bend back and exhale. In and then reach forward. Extend your back forward. Suck your pelvis up as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, move the right leg to the back. And then gently stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. It's fine. Place the hands down and move the left to the back and balance on plank. Here you exhale. Remember the principle, palms directly under the shoulders so that you don't hurt your shoulders. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, drop the knees down, chest down, hips up, chin down, and exhale on the 8 cups. 1, 2, and 3. In and then go into the cobra. Here you exhale. Yeah, you can take it at that level also, it's fine. The baby cobra. 1, 2, and 3. Then the child's pose. Here you exhale. Push your palms to the heels and relax. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift up into downward dog. Position the body like a heel. Push your hips up to the ceiling. Flatten the feet on the ground, chin to chest, and you exhale here. 1, here. 2, and 3. Inhale, bring the right leg to the front gently. And stretch back as you exhale. Engage your spine. If you can't stretch back, just look up. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, bring the left foot forward and bend forward. Here you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Rise with the hands up as you inhale. Then gently stretch back as you exhale. Relax. So 2 more rounds to go. Settle down. So I encourage you on your own, if you can do this morning and evening, you don't need any other thing. Yes, if you can do 6 rounds, 12 rounds if you have time. Yes, what will happen is all the nerves, they have their root extending from the spine. So if your spine is flexible, then it will also extend that benefit to the nerves. So that's the secret of flexibility. So it is just the science. So it might be a little bit difficult, a little bit taxing, a little bit discomforting and all that, but over time, I mean, you are all used to the Vedic knowledge and all that. So Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Sage Patanjali will say abhyasa, repetition, constant practice. So it can never happen when you do it once a week. It is not possible. In any art, even in your professional field, for you to be more conversant with whatever you're doing, constant practice has to come in. So I encourage you, if you can, from Monday to Sunday, there's this concept, I don't know where it's coming from. There's this concept, even at the gym. I teach at the gym, I teach the Nigerian community and all that. Some people will say, okay, I want to do yoga twice a week. I want to do this one twice a week. And then they want to be super flexible. It doesn't happen that way. So do Surya Namaskar if you do 12 rounds in the morning, 12 rounds in the evening. But don't rush through it if you want to, conserve your energy, not to exhaust yourself all through. Then you will benefit. Sorry, so let's go for the 2 last rounds. Put yourself together again. Settle down. And listen to your breath. 1, 2. On 3, inhale, hands up, and then gently stretch back as you exhale. 1 and 2. In, bend forward, and exhale. Suck your pelvis up and stomach in. So one more thing, just stay here, spend some time. When you drag your pelvis up, that is the root chakra, right? And that's where you also have the sex glands. But once you do that, the spine will extend forward on its own, naturally. So keep dragging it up. And also the stomach, if you drag it in, the solar plexus, you engage it. And anything that makes you bend forward, you should exhale. 1 and 2. Take a deep breath in. Left leg to the back, all the way to the back. If you take it more to the back, you stretch the thighs more. And then stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, palms on the floor, and move the right leg to the back, balance on plank. Here you exhale, engage your core. If you engage your core, you support your back, keep the neck straight, palms directly under the shoulders. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, drop the knees down, chest down, palms up or hips up, palms directly under the shoulders. You exhale. So if your palms are not directly under the shoulders, the next pose will be very difficult. So you place it like this. Yeah. 1 and 2. In, go for the cobra. You exhale. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Just roll your shoulders back and sink your thighs into the floor. Engage your spine. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. Go for the child's pose. Move your palms to your heels and relax. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. Lift into the downward dog. Position the body like a heel. Flatten your feet on the ground. Chin to your chest. And separate the feet to the sides of the hips. So if you can flatten your feet more on the floor, you have a stretch on your calves and behind the knees. Then chin to chest helps you to activate the thyroid gland, open the neck muscles. 1 and 2. As you inhale, bring the left foot to the front gently. And then stretch back, engage your spine as you exhale. If you can stretch back, look up and see the ceiling. 1, 2, and 3. Take a deep breath in and bring the right foot forward. Do a forward bend. Remember the principle. Drag your pelvis up, suck your stomach in so that the spine will extend further at ease. Here you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. As you inhale, rise with the hands up and then gently stretch back as you exhale. In and out. Rest. You see, we're almost there. Just one round to go. Settle down again. 1, if you come forward, yeah, you make proper use of your mat. 2, and the last one. Take a deep breath in, hands up. Then stretch back as you exhale. Keeping your elbows straight without bending your knees as you bend back. Reach forward and exhale. Suck your pelvis up, stomach in. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. Take the right leg to the back, all the way to the back. Engage the thighs and the spine. Stretch back and exhale. Feel the stretch in your thighs when you extend the leg more to the back. 1, 2, and 3. In, palms on the floor, and move the left leg to the back, balance on plank. Here you exhale. Shoulders and hips on one equal level, neck straight. 1, bring your hips a little bit down. 2, and 3. Inhale. Now the 8 curves. Knees down, chest down, hips up, toes down, chin down, and exhale. Palms directly under the shoulders. 1, 2, and 3. In, and then go for the cobra. Here you exhale. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. 1, 2, and 3. Take a deep breath in, and then to the child's pose. Here you exhale. Relax. Inhale. Now lift up into the downward dog. Here you exhale. Flatten the feet on the ground, chin to your chest, and exhale. Inhale, the right leg to the front, gently. Stretch back and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Then the forward bend. Bring the rear leg to the front and bend forward as you exhale. Take a deep breath in, rise with the hands up, and then gently stretch back as you exhale. In and out. Okay, you can sit down and relax, especially for the benefit of those joining us for the first time, so we can relax for some time. So if you're feeling exhausted, you can also come into Shavasana and relax. Okay? So we'll go into 3 different poses. Some persons are regular, so it might not be anything for them. Some are not regular, it is natural. The body will be challenged. It is natural. Even if you're the Superman in the world, in the whole world, you'll be challenged. So the body will have to take time to build again. Alright, so just take a look. I need us to start defining poses. And I don't want to bring difficult poses, so that everyone will enjoy it. After all, it's World Yoga Day, right? Celebration. So here, let us look at something very key. Now, there are 4 ways the spine can bend. The spine will bend back, bend forward, bend to the side, and twist. So we want to look at those positions. Now we've done back bends, forward bends. In Surya Namaskar, if you check, back, all through. So now let's look at side stretches. So in side stretches, what are we looking at? We're looking at the ribs. And the ribs is like the basket, for the lungs. So if you can walk on your ribs, you will expand your lungs. Not just that, there are also muscles around here. So if you also open them, you can take care of cold. There is a whole lot that will happen. An extra fat. When you do a lot of stretches like this, it will also help you to burn off the fat. Not just that, sometimes you have some pains around, side neck and all that. So side stretches will help you open. Why I'm saying this, I want to encourage everyone, try to endure. And like I've said, if you feel exhausted, just slide and rest. Pick yourself up again. Okay, it's not a competition. Although we have competition after now, so I want you to be excited. You're not excited. So we're going to start without wasting much of your time. So let's look at something that everyone can do. So this is not advanced class. I know some persons want the advanced class, so we don't want the advanced class. So we just watch. The triangle pose is a popular pose, and it's very simple to perform. Okay, so what we need to do, maybe I need to position the mat this way. Because what happens is, sometimes what I've seen, some people know this thing. So when you say, okay, let's do triangle pose, you just go and when you check the poses, they are missing the details. So there are details you need to pay attention on. Like, first thing is the right leg, if we're bending to the right side, will have to be 90-degree angle. So why? Because you don't want to hurt your ankle. So the left one have to be 45 or 60 behind. And then there should be a straight line from the heel to the inner arch of the back foot. So if you have that straight line, you will not wobble. Like if you have you now start doing like this. But if you position it well, you have a better balance on the ground. That's on the floor, the foundation. But here, when you go, don't do this. There's no effect. You may even end up hurting yourself. So we want to go, see that the chest is facing up, and you extend. There are versions where you keep like this, but we want this version because we want to stretch this part deeply. I'll do it again. So we go, first you breathe in, reaching into the pose, you exhale, and chest up, look up. Don't keep your neck like this. You just look up. Can we do it? So let's go. So flow with me. You separate the legs, and then point the right foot to the right side. Spread your hands out. Take a deep breath in, and let's bend to the right side and exhale. Chest up, look up. So it's a side angle stretch. Chest should be facing up. Elbow straight without bending the knee. Yeah. Then keep breathing in and out. Yeah. One more thing is focus on your pose, then focusing on the duration of the pose. If you focus on the pose, you will enjoy the pose. You benefit from the pose. Breathe in and out. 1, don't fall, don't fall. 2, 3, good. 4, and 5, rise. Same thing on the other side. Apart from the ribs, you can also feel it on the hips. And it will also help you to strengthen the legs, building balance in the ground. So to the left side, take a deep breath in, and then move to the left and exhale without bending the knee. So the legs are too wide. That's why you're bending your knees. Can you bring this foot here? Close a little bit. Focus on your pose. Define your pose. Then rushing through the pose. Breathe in and out. Let it be like a meditation for you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rise. I'll suggest we repeat it again. Abhyasa, repetition, right? So let's go to the right side again. Point the right foot to the right side. Good. And then reach out, chest up and look up. When you stay on the pose, just concentrate more on your breath. Breathe in and out. So each time you exhale, you suck your pelvis up and stomach in. It gives you more stability. More. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The last one. So let's go to the other side. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, go. The last one. See that the chest is facing up. Feel the ribs and the intercostal muscles around the ribs. Keep breathing in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we will go to the floor and twist the spine. Like I said, bending back, bending